First.
It's Reeker!
Well, well, well. It's that time again, guys. It's time to draw Pokemon again. Welcome, Reeker. Welcome, FBI. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late. I had to do something, but I'm here now. don't panic. Yeah, let's get drawing, huh? Let's get drawing. So the goal today is a challenge that we've done before already. Okay, but I feel like this time I've improved a little bit. And we're gonna draw some new school Pokemon in an old school way. You know what I mean? Like the old Ken Sugimori style Pokemon illustrations. We're gonna choose some newer Pokemon and we're gonna make them look like they're older Pokemon. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna try and draw one of the newer Pokemon as the old school style, like this, like you know, like the 90s, you know, like the 90s style Pokemon. Understood. Good. But what Pokemon should we draw though? FBI, what Pokemon do you like? Do you like Pokemon? We're gonna draw it like this. More like this. So that's the goal for today. That's the goal for today. Why don't we start drawing? Don't like Pokemon? That's okay. Let's pick one let's look at all the newer Pokemon from the decks. All the Alola or whatever. What's it called? What's the newest one? Paldea. You're just gonna try to draw these Pokemon. Let's see here. Complete leaked decks. I remember when they were leaking the new Pokemon. It was such a vibe. Okay. Let's see here. Pokedex. So here's a list. A big list of Pokemon from the newest region. Okay. Leaked decks. What about the green cat Pokemon? The green cat. This one? Sprigatito. Florigato. Sprigatito. Meowscarada. Okay, let's try to draw Sprigatito. If Sprigatito was drawn in the olden days. Okay. So if Sprigatito was drawn in the olden days, I think he would look a little more like a natural animal, I feel. Like back then, like the drawing style of Pokemon, they're kind of blocky and chunky. And they look more like real animals than cartoon characters. So we're gonna try to do that. Let me see here. So yeah. And they got like weird proportions. They use less VFX, exactly. So I think we're gonna kind of do it like this Vulpix right here. We're gonna make them look a little chunky. It's like the sketch of how it will look like. You know, just draw some circles here. like this, and they will draw the paws. You know, they like to draw like the Pokemon back then like animals. You know, like they're just like animals. Especially like these cat ones. This is Sprigatito. And they would have the head. I wonder if it still looks big. This. And then if we look at the eyes from Pokemon back then, they have like either really cute big eyes or just like angry monster eyes. So maybe it's gonna be like Bulbasaur, kind of. Like a mix of like, kind of like Bulbasaur. But like round, I think. If Pokemon replace animals, what did the humans make burgers from? Fun fact, there are real animals in Pokemon. You just don't see them. There's like cows and birds and stuff. It's confirmed. But also it's also confirmed that humans actually do eat Pokemon. Like there's like Pokédex entries where they actually like eat Pokemon. It's canon that they eat Pokemon tails at least. Like Slowpoke. Remember? They eat Slowpoke tails. There's mentions of like how people eat Magikarp. So both are true. Like there's animals in the Pokemon world that they eat, and they eat Pokemon. You know? They eat both. What do Bulbasaur's eyes look like? Like this. Kind of like this. This looks kind of weird. Yeah, there's like old Pokemon cards where they show like Pokemon hanging out with real life birds and stuff. Like there's a Pokemon card with Weepinbell, and it shows Weepinbell next to like a bird. Like an actual non-Pokemon bird. Does he have a nose, Sprigatito? Sprigatito has a nose. Yeah. How did they do noses back then? They just like black dots. They just got black dots. That's all you need. Yeah. I could show you if you want. And there's also like episodes where Ash just like dresses up like a cow. Like a not a milk tank, but like a real cow from the real world. Let me show you that Weepinbell bird. Yeah, there's this one. See right here? If you like look carefully, there's a bird right here. Oh, this is a bad picture, but you get what I mean. Like there's a real bird on Weepinbell. I don't like how it looks. Maybe he's facing this way. You know? Would you eat your Pokemon companion? Wouldn't the time you traveled with them make them tastier? You know? Magikarp, you taste so good. Tastes like friendship. I think it should look like bug eyes, kind of. They got like weird bug eyes back in the day. There you go, kind of like that. And they got maybe like a nose here. Wow. Last time ate exotic animal, we quarantined for months. Is it confirmed that that's what happened? Is that really what happened? Grass. How does grass look like back in the day? I think... Let's look at some grass type Pokemon here. Back in the day, there's not a lot of grass types back then. Sweeping Bell. It looks just like leaves. But how does fur look like? They're really spiky, the fur back then. Really spiky. Wonder if I should make the leaves spiky. I usually call the green cat Snoop Cat. Snoop! Drop it like it's hot. 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 You had to drop it like it's hot. I think it'll look kind of like that because of the leaf on its face. Well, it's not a five leaf. It's a 4 leaf. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Looks kind of like this. They would probably put something on his head. You know, they would put something like right here. I don't know. They like to do like weird stuff on the head, just to make it look a little more complex. And then they'll give like an Eevee tuft, but it's a leaf. It is a leaf. this. The grass cat. Pokemon. Grass cat. No, I think they would make like the color like they would make it like this actually, probably. You know? Like the whole cat is green and they would just make the bottom part like white. Like this. Probably. Like they would change it a little bit. It looks so funny. And then it would have like a leaf tail. But probably they won't make it like a furry tail. I think they would actually make it a leaf. Back in the old days, you know, they just like they just went for it. They didn't want to hide things in fur and stuff. Like this is actual fire. Right? I think they would make it a leaf. Or like a, I don't know, like a kind of like that executor kind of deal. I bet this will be like an actual leaf tail. You know? Like actual leaves. I think it's a little too complicated. It doesn't look like a starter. It looks like it's like an evolution. So what we could do is we could alter the proportions a little bit, you know? Make its body look smaller. Make the body look smaller by making the head a little bigger. You know? Now we got something. It's looking kind of like something. Right? And back in the day, they would just put like random patterns. You know? Like maybe the tip of the legs would have like little like mud spots like right here. They like to make the designs a little more complicated back in the day. They would probably give them fangs or something. You know, they got like fangs. Maybe the eyes will be like more like cat eyes. Something like that. Sprigatito. Kind of weird. Kind of like a weird Meowth kind of deal. Maybe the mouth would be kind of more like a you know, like a Meowth mouth, you know, like that. There you go. Make some spikes right here. Probably. Like back in the day, mostly spikes. Spikes like right here. I don't know. something. There you go. Alright, let's trace it. Let's trace it, fellas. Sprigatito. Old style Sprigatito. They would probably give him like a pattern right here. Something. Probably make the head even bigger. I don't like the eyes. Eyes are freaking me out. Eyes looking pretty weird. I think we could just get away with them being kind of like this. I don't know. You know, kind of like. How does like the eyes look like for most of these guys? They're quite varied actually. Most of the tougher ones got like the triangle eyes. Eevee got like bug eyes. I was gonna go for more of like an Eevee look. But yeah, I think that's the plan. See, most of the first starters, they got like cute bug eyes. I think that's the way to make it look like it's like a baby. Like weird bug eyes. There you go. All right, let's trace this. Go. Wait. Oh. How do the mouths look like? Meowth's mouth is closed. It's like a tongue. Okay, like that. Maybe they would have like a little bite right here. You know? Nah, that's fine. For this. This. I wish I was a little more precise with my line work. Okay. I just keep it round, you know. Like most of the leaves on Pokemon got like just the round tops. You know, like Weeping Bell's leaves. Just keep this around. looks fine. I really miss like this kind of style in Pokemon. It has such a unique style, but they changed it. Like I remember back in the day, I like the look of Pokemon cards because they look so jank. You know, they got like freaking cards where they barely fit. They barely fit the box. You know, they got like they got in weird poses. Like especially in the games, like the pixel art of the games. I like how like the art is kind of jank, like the pixel art. You know, there's something nostalgic about it. Like you see like Articuno, it's all messed up anatomically. but there's something cool about it, you know, like this is a monster, you know, it doesn't fit quite right in the Game Boy. Like some of the sprites, they're just so memorable. Like they have this one sprite of Kakuna where he actually has like arms. And they never did that sprite ever again. They never repeated it in any of the newer games. It's like, oh, in this one game, Kakuna has like arms. Kakuna Matata. Oh. I just came back from vacation, but I still feel like really really sluggish at work. Like I should be like energized, but having trouble staying awake at work. I should sleep more early. Sleep earlier. Forgotten, lost to history. Lost to history. Do you like Sam? Drink 5 Monster Energy? I should do that. Sam, that was a fun game, huh? Freaking Death Stranding. Death Stranding. Potato boy. Potato boy. There you go. Wait, how do they do the ears? Hold on. Bestie, bestie! Welcome, welcome. Bestie's here. Bestie's here, guys. How you doing, Bestie? Maybe a little more leaf-shaped. How's life? How's life working out for you, Bestie? well enough. Doing well enough. Doing well enough. Glad you could make it. Nice to see you. Drawing some old school Pokemon. Rocky promote Warframe? You don't even play Warframe! Nobody plays Warframe but Hugh. We all quit. We all quit Warframe. You don't even play it. It's not for everybody. I would promote Warframe, but it's got its flaws. Okay, it's a little grindy. But then again, ST does like Genshin, and that's even more grindy. So maybe she'll like it. You know, it's the top of the list for the grindiest games. It's pretty grindy. No, Hugh, I think he switched to Elden Ring. Yeah, I saw he talks about. I'm getting tired of it. I'm honestly getting tired of Hugh like spamming the game section with freaking essays that I gotta read. Because he's gonna ask me questions about the questions, and I'm like, just do what you want. What do you want to ask me for? Sorry, Hugh. That's how I feel. I think it's too much of something is too much. I'm just saying. What do you want me to, it's like he writes essays, dude. He writes essays. I never wrote like freaking Elden Ring essays on the thing. Oh man, oh god, what? Why? Control Shift C. What happened to the stupid things? Undo cut notes. Dude, what the heck? Undo cut notes. Ah! Yeah. It's just too much, man. It's just too much. I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know. I'm still waiting for Elden Ring sale. I doubt that'll be soon. They just dropped the DLC and it's still kind of hype. I think you just gotta buy it full price. You're lagging? Wait until Black Friday. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Black Friday. Probably. You could probably get it Black Friday, actually. Have to wait till like November. Well, here's the thing, like, I don't mind, like, answering questions about Elden Ring and stuff. Wait, am I lagging? Are you lagging? Am I lagging right now? I don't mind answering questions about Elden Ring, asking me stuff. But then with Hugh, like, he asked me something, and then he goes to the wiki anyways. And then corrects me about the thing he asked me. And I'm like, I'm tired of this, man. Why did you even ask me? Why you even ask for my opinion? If you're gonna go to the wiki and... I'm like, ah! And he writes the longest thing. And I'm like, I give my opinion. And he's like, no, actually, the wiki said this. Why even ask me? I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore, gang. You're struggling? Maybe you could turn it off and turn it back on, maybe. Our friend. There's like around 7 people in the house right now. Oh, that's probably why. They're using your broadband or whatever, your internet. Probably. Probably why. Did you ask a lot of questions for the question box? You guys ready for a good time when everybody answers all your questions and gives you advice? Are you ready? Ready, steady, Eddie? I gotta keep these lines clean. I'm having a lot of trouble. Not gonna lie, I ask weird questions. You asked weird questions. Will we know if it's you when we read it? Did you ask the ones about Freya? Feels like the ones for Freya came from you. When we get to the Freya questions, we'll be like, what? Yeah. Do we need to answer the Freya questions? It's like most of the guys don't really know Freya too much. We have to answer them. And orange. The orange? Oh, you asked like the philosophical questions, I think. Only I saw them. The guys haven't seen the questions yet. So it'll be a complete surprise. It's just a warm-up. Just a warm-up. So tell me about the part you played in the movie. How was that? Huh? What movie is it? I wanna see you. There he is! There's FBI! I see him. There's my movie star friend. Did you know he's a movie star, Hesty? He is a movie star. Is it a movie or is it a TV show? Commercial? What was it? Are you an aspiring actor? Am I asking too many questions? Kung Fu Police film. Dang. Kung Fu Police film. Do you see Jackie Chan? Is he there? Jackie Chan. It's the guy from yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool sounding movie. Did you act out? Like did you act it out like really well? Even though you said you were an extra, did you like did you ham it up for the camera? Huh? Did you go like you put your face in the camera? You know, so they could see you better? No. How did the director approach it? I've never been to a movie set before, so I'm kind of curious. Like, did he like tell you you could just do whatever you want, or did he give you like lines? There's like specific places you can't go. Rika, redeem the water. Thank you so much for the water. Redeem. Let me drink some water. Thank you, thank you. Nah, I just found an ad for audition and I did it for fun. Never thought I'd be the bandit. That's actually a pretty like you're in charge of like attacking the protagonist and stuff, and the camera is like on your face. That's actually pretty hype. Like you could say I'm the bandit for here. You're like the group of bandits and you like attack the kung fu guy and then you get punched and stuff. Is that what happened? Bandit? What is this? This is a medieval fantasy? Bandit. Bandit Keith. Bandit. They teach us the fighting style from the style and show us where to fall. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. That's some good experience. That's some good experience right there. I think you could get a lot of momentum from this acting experience. You know, you could put that on your resume that you got like action training. You know, maybe you could even branch out to be like a stuntman or something. You know, stunt double. You could meet Tom Cruise or whatever. But Tom Cruise doesn't use stunt doubles because he's crazy. It's set in the 80s. It's like an 80s kind of kung fu film. That sounds really cool. What's the name of the movie? Let me look it up. Is it secret? You can't tell us? You can't tell us. Did you sign an NDA? Is that why? I don't think I'd be a stuntman. Could be the main guy. Okay, I think we did Sprigatito. The line work well enough. Well enough. There we go. Let's go and give it a little coloring. Give it a little bit of coloring, you know? That Sprigatito colors really make it pop, you know? Sprigatitos. The Scyther colors. It's in Chinese, I don't even know the name. Oh, I see. Dang. How are we gonna show your family that you've done it? I can't take a pic while shooting, can't be exposed script, and we never know what scene we recorded for. Oh, that sucks. But hey, you did it. Good job. Proud of you. The premiere. Primera. Alright, let's go color this. Here. That sounds like a really cool experience. Have you done anything like that before? Have you acted in a movie before, aside from this one? Aside from this one, have you done any movies before? Thinking audition for a comedy show next year, but I don't know if I'm funny. I think you should just do it. I think you should just like do it though. Just do it though. Why not? Why not, dude? Just do it, buddy. You can do it. Believe in yourself. You never know unless you try. Never know unless you try. And when you're famous, when you get interviewed, you'll be like, you know, I thought of almost not going into this audition, but my good friend, famous VTuber Rocky Raigeki convinced me to try it, and now I'm famous. So thank you, Rocky Raigeki, out there. Without you, I wouldn't have been superstar FBI. What is this music? This is weird music. It's a weird song. Spray potato. By the way, Rocky is the guy on my shirt. Rocky is the guy. By the way, Rocky is the guy on my shirt I'm wearing right now. Oh yes, you will get the Rocky Raigeki t-shirt. I should make more t-shirt designs to appeal to the younger demographic. Only one person ever bought my shirt, and it's Caper. Only Caper bought my shirt so far. I think the design isn't very appealing to the mass audience. I should make more designs. It's gonna be really expensive when I take it down from the website. Limited edition Rocky Raigeki t-shirt. Only available while supplies last. And then those who got it and they see the price, it's like 500,000 yen. Be 500,000 yen next time you check it. Check it. 5,000 yen. $500,000 yen. 500,000 yen. And no one will be able to afford it anymore. Nobody will be able to afford a Rocky t-shirt anymore. So get it while supplies last, fellas, ladies. And I could buy a car. No, don't buy a car. Buy a Rocky Raigeki t-shirt instead. They're comfy and they look very stylish. And you can wear them every day if you want. You can wear one shirt for each day of the week. You can get a Monday shirt, you can get a Tuesday shirt, you can get the one after that. It'll be great. Make Rocky's brand car. Should make a Cybertruck. Should I make a Cybertruck? Would you buy my Rocky Cybertruck? It's very fuel efficient. Because it's self-powered. Self-powered car. It's it shoots lightning at itself and then it drives itself. You know? You know what I mean? I bought it if it comes with unlimited thunder. Unlimited thunder. Boom, 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 boom. Unlimited thunder. I want unlimited fried chicken. Unlimited fried chicken. That's gonna be my first genie wish. Okay. A genie asked me for 3 wishes. That's my first wish. Unlimited fried chicken. Okay. You get me, guys? I'll have unlimited fried chicken. I think 3 wishes is enough. You know? The whole wish for more wishes thing, that's insane. You don't need infinite wishes. I'm just saying. You're gonna mess your life up if you have infinite wishes. Because like the wishes could like stack on each other. Like for example, you wish for a lot of money, right? And then you wish for like what else? You wish to be the CEO of Hershey's chocolate or something. And then what happens is the infinite money causes inflation, and now your business is doomed. And now you owe a lot to the government. And so yeah, you're screwed. You screwed yourself with just 2 wishes. You know? I wish that everything on the list I write on the paper will come true. Why do we need so many wishes? Like, I think just 1 wish is enough. Just 1. I don't think we need 3. That's too much. Like, you know? I feel like the first wish you'll goof it up And then the second wish, you'll wish for it to like I wish I haven't wished that wish. And then the third wish will be like something, but it still probably messes you up. You know? For power. You know, what are the common wishes? Like, would you wish for immortal life? Is that a thing that you would wish for? And be like Frieren, kind of. Immortal life. Never die. Would you get that wish? It got like pink eyes. Here. Pink. This is a weird photo. Can I see the Vulpix? Okay, so for power, like the waifu from Chainsaw Man, a Chainsaw Man waifu. That's the hard part about this drawing, is coloring behind the lines. Coloring behind the lines. It got like Venomoth kind of eyes. Weird bug eyes. Oh. For power. Power. No one man should have all that power. If that 3 wish I wish for, first I wish for 6 infinity stones that never get set back or dying and used against me. Second, I wish to create the stone from a single atom, also reduced to atoms. Third, I wish nobody could wish the same wish and never can use the stones within my consent. The stones. I don't need that. If I was gonna wish something, I just want to be rich. I just want a comfortable life where you know, I wish to never be poor. There you go. Never be poor. I'll always be at least comfortable. You know? Never be poor. That's the best wish. That's actually a really good wish the more I think about it. Cause then like even if I do have like children and like a family and stuff, I'll still have like money to support them and I'll never be broke or poor, you know? Never. That's all I need. Just like basic money stuff, you know? To never like be at the risk of being homeless or like getting fired, like messing up my life, right? Just never be poor. Just stability, you know? I don't need to be rich. I just need to not be poor. I don't need to be rich. As long as I'm comfortable in life, that's all I really want. I don't need anything else. No, it's not. It's not. I'm not wishing for it to be rich. Okay, I'm wishing to never be poor. Never be poor. By the way, Nebu's a genie now? Wasn't he always? Wasn't he always genie? It was Anubis, god of death, was he? I thought he was a cat. Anubis is a dog, a jackal. Anubis is a jackal. Thought he was a jackal? No, he's like a lynx. Like the cat. That's why he's called Nebu Lynx. Cause he's a cat boy. Didn't know this? Didn't know he's a cat boy? The cat is the goddess of fertility and nursing. And guess what kind of profession Neb has? I think he's in the medical field. Maybe. Nursing. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. You bet. Are you interested in the Nebu? The Nebu? If there's gonna be a Nebu? The Nebu. Did you get him something for his birthday? He gave you the Gauss for your birthday. The Gauss Prime. He's having problem with his graphics card, and me too. Hey, the graphics card. He got a graphics card? Offer games? For the games? Capture card. Capture card. You just plug it in. You just blow on it a little bit. Just plug that puppy in. And then you put it on the OBS. That's all you do. It's not that hard. It's looking pretty old school. Looking pretty old school. Too old school, actually. Too old school. No such thing as too old school. You can never be too old school. Kinda remind me of a certain Digimon. You know, it looks kinda like a Digimon. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Do they have that song in Malaysia? Digimon, digital monsters. Or did you have the real song from Japan? The butterfly. It's a little concert just for you. Who's your favorite Digimon? You got a favorite Digimon? got a favorite Digimon? You got a favorite digital monster? Digimon are the champions. Change into digital monsters. Guillamon? What's that one? I like the one that looks like an angel lady. You know? Like Digimon awakened something in me. Cause you know how like Pokemon, they just look like monsters? Digimon, you got like your monsters, you start out like as like a rabbit and they turn into like sexy ladies. The red dragon? The red dragon. Red dragon archfiend. Red dragon archfiend. You say, behold, my red dragon archfiend. Angel woman. Dude, it's so weird. Like, they start out as like your pets. And then with love and affection and friendship, they turn into scantily clad ladies. The Digimon was weird, man. Compared to Pokemon, it's like, but the story is better. I give it that. I get the story of Digimon. It's like much better than Pokemon. You know, because Pokemon is just like Ash traveling around doing whatever. Like, he's not really doing anything most of the time. But Digimon, it has a plot. I respect the plot. You know, they want to stop the digital emperor or something, and they want to go home. It's an isekai basically, and I find that more compelling than the plot of Pokemon, if it even has one. Ash doesn't really do much. He just like challenges gym leaders sometimes, and then catches a few Pokemon, beats Team Rocket. Most of the time, he doesn't even earn the badge. Like, he beats Team Rocket, and then the gym leader is like, "Oh, you saved the Pokemon. You deserve this badge because you did something that Officer Jenny should have done." You know, as a thank you, I give you this badge. Oh wow, sweet. I don't need to win the fight. Angel woman. Change into digital monsters. Don't forget, loser give money to the winner. Yeah, dude. The Pokemon world is brutal, dude. You got like kids who turn 10, they get kicked out of the house and they need to go off on an adventure with like the pet they met that day. You know, and they're gonna go off into a world filled with dangerous creatures. Like, some Pokemon just exist, and just by them existing, it threatens the world. And I don't even mean like Arceus or like any legendary Pokemon. I just mean like Magcargo. Like, I think I told you guys this before, but Magcargo is like 10 times hotter than the surface of the sun. So just by Magcargo existing on Earth should melt everything. Melt anything in the vicinity of Earth's surface. You know, he's hotter than the sun, like 10 times. Maybe it was a Pokédex mistake, but still, you know. Like, there are Pokemon that could eat mountains. Like, you know, Larvitar? Larvitar just eats mountains. The little baby Tyranitar thing, that thing just eats mountains. It eats it. Gyarados just destroys entire villages by existing. And they send the kids out to have Pokemon adventures in a world filled with dangerous creatures. To gamble money. It's insane. Pokemon is insane. If you think about it. If you think about it long enough. It's kind of insane. Imagine Ash fighting the bee with 3 drills, and I even get scared getting stung by a small bee. Pokemon can be a geo weapon. They could be like just the psychic type alone, right? Like them existing, like could just melt your brain. Like if they get mad at you, they could just make your brain explode. You think about that? Like you try to capture like a freaking Alakazam or whatever, and he just like blows up your brain. Ain't gonna lie, when he said something about the core of the earth and the character starting with M, I thought he said McGonagall? Who? Who's McGonagall? Is that a Genshin character? McGonagall from Genshin. Is he the new 5-star unit from Atlas? The new Atlas continent of Genshin Impact. McGonagall. Getting kind of cold. Should turn off the air conditioning. Hold on. Just turn it off. It's getting chilly, huh, guys? Getting kind of chilly. Can't believe it's almost Halloween again. You guys have plans for Halloween? It's insane. Feels like it was just yesterday it was snowing. The time goes by too fast. Like as you grow older, like time just like whizzes by. It's insane. It is insane. If giving a choice, I live in Digimon world even though their poop are pink. Sorry, what did you say? The last thing I heard was Genshin Impact. I forgot what I said. I forgot, Hesty. Probably something about Genshin. Genshin Impact. Yeah, because we're doing the same thing every day. I need to mix it up, maybe. You know. When will I meet the girl of my dreams, huh? Huh? Should I go clubbing, guys? Should I go clubbing? I feel like it's gonna get way too late for me if I hesitate now. 40k son or Honkai daughter? What's 40k? You never know. A girl might live near you. Near me. There's a girl in my basement. She comes out sometimes to eat the food in my fridge. Yeah. Guys, did you see? Did you see what happened to Nikocado Avocado? You know, remember Nikocado Avocado? Remember that guy? So apparently, Uh, he was losing weight for 2 years, and the videos he posted the past, like, before this was actually like pre-recorded content, or where he was kind of like morbidly obese. He was actually like working out and losing weight. Did you let her out? She was supposed to be sealed. She came out from my television screen. She came out from the television screen. He's the reason mukbang creeps me out. It's insane, dude. Like I remembered saying that maybe this was all part of his plan, right? Because before he was a mukbanger, he was like a vegan violinist. And you know how vegans are. You know how vegans are. Like that guy, Vegan Gains. You know, he'll do anything to convince you to be vegan. And what's that lady's name? That vegan teacher. They're crazy. They're insane. And I feel like this is like a big plot to convince people to get vegan. And I said that before, and I'm like, yeah, this is probably a plot. Vegans start beefing. He did show his booty hole. Yeah, he did. It's all part of his plan. It was all part of his plan to show his booty hole on camera. He was 10 steps ahead of everybody, guys. He's like Light Yagami. He's like Death Note. He's like 10 steps ahead. Okay. So I don't think it's all part of the plan. It's just part of his... We were ants the whole time. Did you see? He's like 2 steps ahead, he said. We were just but ants in his plan. We were all fooled. Because true vegans won't say anything unless they need the attention. Have you seen that vegan teacher? Have you seen Vegan Gains? I don't know a lot of vegans, but the vegans I see online, they're kind of insane. Okay, they do a lot of things to the extreme. You know? Because I feel like to them, like, saving animals is an emergency. So they'll like go to extreme measures to try to convince you to go vegan. It's kind of insane. And I know people are saying that, oh, he did it in 2 years. He lost all that weight in 2 years. But still, that's a lot of weight he lost. He was like morbidly obese in the freaking... That's insane. He's gonna try to sell that, like whatever he's selling. He's gonna be selling like the diet plan that he came up with. It was all a big social experiment, because like you were laughing at Nico Cado Avocado, and he was actually thin. It's a funny story, man. I don't know what to think about it. It's just so strange. Oh, we were all concerned about his health, but he lost all that weight. Imagine the YouTubers was inspired by him and do the same content, found out that he actually lose weight. Inspired by Nico Cado Avocado to eat all that food. They're just gonna have to lose the weight too, I guess. I mean, if he could do it, they could do it. Could you lose all that weight in 2 years? It's kind of inspirational too, you know? Kind of inspirational, I'm not gonna lie. He lost all that weight in 2 years. That's not bad. People say, oh, he had a backlog of like videos and he actually lost all that weight in 2 years. That's still really impressive. That's still really impressive if you think about it. You know, that's still kind of insane and extreme. You know, 2 years losing that all that weight, and he wasn't like just like chunky, right? He wasn't like, oh, I'm a big boy. No, he's like actually like morbidly obese. He was like almost dead. You know, he was close to dying. uh, but he lost all of it. Well, most of it. I know he looked really skinny in that video that he did. I know what he will do next. He'll probably like go back to playing the violin, or he's still gonna be doing mukbangs. He's got a lot of publicity for him doing that. He fooled everyone. Makes me want to climb Everest. I heard that's really dangerous. Like people say, like they when you on the way up to Everest, you'll see like corpses, cause like, and not just like fresh corpses where you think like, oh, that guy died like yesterday. They mean like corpses that have been there for like years, cause like there's nobody picking up the corpses from Everest, and so they just use them as landmarks. Like there was this one corpse they call like green boots, because it has green boots, and you pass by green boots, and that's like they use them as landmarks. It's like, oh, there's green boots, so we know which direction we're going. You know, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, if you're gonna climb Everest, you gotta be prepared. A lot of people like just die going up Everest. The oldest corpse is 100 years. That's crazy. 100 years old. Yeah, cause no cops, no person go up Everest. Only like mountain climbers do. So like emergency vehicles, things like that, they don't go up Everest. If you're going up Everest, you're gonna go alone or like with your other climbers. And what, like they could just kill you up there. If you think about it, like what would stop them? You know, nobody's like, you could like, you're gonna climb down, call the police. You know, that's insane. Do you know they use shit circles? Yeah, they use all sorts of things for landmarks. Yeah. Like Everest is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. You get to tell people you climbed it though, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool." They're like, "Oh, really? Wow. Nice. That's an achievement of a lifetime." You almost died. Nobody will know you almost died. You're like, it's a big part of my life. If you're gonna climb Everest, it's gonna be like part of your personality. Okay, you can't just like climb Everest and be done with it. No, you gotta have to tell people that you climbed Everest, or it won't be worth it. You'll be like, oh, okay, I climbed Everest, I guess. No, it's gonna be like your whole personality. Like you'll have T-shirts saying like, oh, climbed Everest. You'll have like medals and stuff in your house like saying you climbed Everest. And then every conversation you have with someone new, you're gonna mention it, that you climbed Everest. How you doing, Sonny? I mean, I could learn 100 digits in pi instead. Also impressive, but much less deadly. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna climb Everest, that's gonna be your whole thing. Or like, you're gonna climb other mountains too. Like, you're gonna tell people, this is me, I'm a rock climber. When they bring up something like, oh, I got this new house, you know, like you'll be like, your new house looks very climbable. I really want to climb your new house. And your friends will be like, what the heck? Good morning, everyone. Everyone. We're just talking smack about mountain climbers for some reason. I'm jealous, okay? I want to climb Everest too, okay? I'm just jealous. You get it. Stop flexing. Flexing your mountain climbing stuff. Mountain climb. What's the biggest flex you want to have, guys? What's the biggest flex that you want to have? You can only choose one. You know? Biggest flex. I hate bugs and nature is bugs. So I will stay in a block of concrete. Me, I just tell him I got beat up by Jackie Chan. Is that true? Finally, someone who gets me. Flex. Make video game from scratch. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. That's a good flex. Meeting Rocky Rogeki and Caper. It's a good flex. I am quite legendary. And Caper, she's a great person. Artist of the century. Caper paper. What kind of flex would I want? I want to be the CEO of a company that you know. You know, not just like the CEO of like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. I make like wine, homemade wine or something. No. I want to be a CEO of something like something you know, like Amazon or something. That's goals. That's my goals. Big goals. Good flex for a grandchild. Wait for it, Dari. Dari? It's a good flex. Yeah, Mount Everest. This looks kind of old school, right? Look kind of like an old school Pokemon guy. Like you meet him in Route something. Little grass kitten Pokemon. You know? Yeah, no. I don't really want to be CEO. Bigger position mean bigger money, mean bigger debt, mean bigger responsibility. Bankrupt. No. You don't get it. Like when you're so big, you'll be too big to fail. Like what happened with the banks in like the Obama time. Like they're so big that if they go bankrupt, they'll just get saved by the government. You want to be that big. Right? Like there's a point where you're big enough that everything else depends on you, and if you go bankrupt, they'll just like bail you out. Trust me. It happens throughout all of history. You know, these rich bastards. You know? They're so big that they could just like goof up, you know, like lose a ton of money, and they'll get bailed out. Too big to fail, basically. Like what Musk is doing with the Twitter stuff. You have so much money, you know, you can afford to like do whatever. No, you're never gonna run out of money because you like put it all on investments. Don't forget, movement could destroy your business like certain clown fast food chain. Movement? Oh, you could just like remarket, rebrand. You'll never run out of money. You make the money work for you, never run out. Just don't put everything in one place. You gotta diversify your assets. Well, treat employees like humans and like not like corporate. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta show the morals. You gotta be the good CEO. Here's the cat. That's the sound it makes. I like the old school Pokemon sounds. When you meet one in the wild, they go like this. Doot 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 doot. It makes some like weird random noise. They go doot 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 doot. Employee retention is garbage lately because people aren't treated like you. Yeah, exactly. They're not even getting paid enough, dude. They're working all these hours and they're barely making enough to pay rent and stuff. It's kind of sad. It's modern life. Modern life for you. Hide money in Swiss banks. So yeah. There's so many safety nets for the rich that they're just like no drawbacks, basically. If you're rich, like you're just forever like good. You can't. There's too many like safety nets for you. But the poor, like they don't have all that. They can't afford all this like safety nets. They don't have insurance on like when if they fail, they lose their jobs. You know, nothing like that. But the rich, you know, they could just mess around. You know, they could just afford to make the stupidest mistakes, and people will have to catch them. Because if their business fails, then the whole like country fails. You know? The Snoop Cat choke on fish sound. Hope that changes sometimes so it's more human centric and not money. I agree. Samsung with Korea. Yeah, exactly. Like Samsung in Korea. Like basically have the government in their strings, you know? It's insane. You just can't avoid people taking advantage of other people. Like you could be a democracy, you can have like voting and all this, and still the powerful will take advantage of the weak. And that's just how it is. You know, whenever there's an imbalance of power, that's what's gonna happen. You know, we pride ourselves as Americans that hey, we're the land of the free. We're the most free country in the world. But you really look, if you really like look into it, you know, like we might not have kings or dictators, but we're always under the heel of corporations and the rich. Those are our new kings, basically. For me, money value no longer stable and inflation getting higher. Yeah, policies and ethic boards are important. Right. Here you go. Cat. Grass cat. Let's do some finishing touches for this drawing here. Drawings. Pepperoni. I like pepperoni. Pepperoni. I like pepperoni. They got like dots like this sometimes, you know? They just like put some random dots here. My goal is to become an ethical millionaire so I could be creative while doing philanthropy at the same time. I think the pull of power will eventually corrupt you. You know? Like whenever I see like ethical millionaires, like it feels like there's always something. Like, you know, like the billionaires that support like ethical causes, do philanthropy and all this. Like a lot of it is just like to avoid taxes and like to tell people like they're doing things. Imagine you let your cat out and she's playing grass and blend it and you will find her again. And the cat's gone, man. Cat's gone. It blended with the grass. Blended with the grass. Your cat's gone. Yeah. I want to try to be ethical too, actually, if I become a billionaire, millionaire. You know, but at some point, you'll get this feeling that you're like, why not? You know, who's gonna stop me if I just like do this and like pay my employees less? Who cares? I want to get more money. Who's gonna stop me? It's perfectly legal. You know, I'm just following the rules. And if the rules change, I could just bribe the government. You know, put my guy in. You know, lobby. If Sunny playing on the sun, will you see her again? I'm confident in not doing that because I know what money looks like. I feel like money is just a means to power, you know? Like deep down, even like it's not just money, right? It's like just the power to have all this influence on people. You know? It could get to you. You're like, I could do this? What? I could get away with this? It's human nature. It sucks, but it's how it is. You know, once you're in that position where like nobody could stop you and you could just do what you want, you would do what you want. It's inherently human nature. Yeah. I mean, you could fight against it, but it's gonna be hard. Like, when have you ever seen like a moral millionaire with no catch? You know, like anything they do is like for profit, basically. Even the nice ones, like, you know, like the CEO of Patagonia or whatever, like, oh, I don't really care about profit, you know, but deep down it's like, it's still kind of like you're still profiting, you know. Having a conscience, yeah. But, you know, people get corrupted by greed. And just like, all I'm saying is like, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Did you know in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, they didn't do a drift in a certain road, so the director hired another director to take the fall if the police come to arrest him? What? What is that? Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift? That's a good movie. Fast and Furious! I wonder if you know, you could be in Tokyo. If you see it and you mean it, then you gotta go. Fast Furious. That's like the one Fast and Furious movie that has like nothing to do with anything else. It's like it just stands alone. That's probably the best one. It's the best Fast and Furious movie. Fight me. It's so weird though. It's so random. That's the best Fast and Furious movie. If you're gonna watch Fast and Furious, just watch Tokyo Drift. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need to watch the rest. And it stands alone too, so you don't need to watch the rest. You just watch Tokyo Drift. Best soundtrack. Best character development, best main character. It doesn't have Vin Diesel in it. I love Vin Diesel, but that movie lacks the Vin Diesel, and it's still good. I don't want it though. I don't care for cars. It's not about cars. Tokyo Drift isn't about cars. Okay, it's a tale about a man trying to fit in a different country. Okay, and trying to find a place where he belongs through underground drift racing, trying to prove himself in a society that doesn't quite understand him. Okay, it is about a tale about a gaijin trying to fit in Japanese society through illegal car drifting in parking lots. Okay, and I think it's quite compelling, and it's a love story. He falls in love with that girl, okay, that he's trying to impress through drifting. It's Karate Kid. It's basically Karate Kid. Tokyo Drift is Karate Kid. I said it. Is it as boppin' as Baby Driver? I don't think I've seen Baby Driver. What's Baby Driver? Don't tell me it's a movie about babies driving. Baby Driver. I've never watched Karate Kid as well. Well, let me tell you about Karate Kid. Well, it's about... I'm talking about the first one, okay? I'm not talking about the Jackie Chan one with Will Smith's son. I'm talking about the one with Pat Morita. Oh, it's a tale about a man, a boy, going to a new place where he doesn't quite belong, and he doesn't fit in because he likes this girl, but the bullies also like this girl, so they bully him, and he's sad, and then he meets the janitor, Mr. Miyagi, but he's from Okinawa, so he knows a little bit of karate. So he teaches Daniel-san how to karate, and but it turns out the bullies also know karate. Actually, he finds out that the bullies know karate first. Actually, he goes to the dojo of the karate guy, but then he saw the bullies there. He's like, oh, I don't want to go here actually. But then they bully him, and he finds Mr. Miyagi, the janitor, and then he's like, please teach me karate. He's like, okay, but then the way he teaches Daniel is he's like, clean my car, yeah? And then Daniel said, like what? What's this guy do with karate? Just trust me, Daniel, clean my car. And so he's like, wax on, wax off the car. And then he's like, I don't like this, Mr. Miyagi. This is just like child exploitation for free work. And he's like, you foolish boy. Okay, show me wax off. And then he tries to punch Daniel-san, but Daniel-san, he does the wax off motion with his hand, and then he smacks the fist away. And he's like, you were learning karate the whole time. It's like, what? It's like, what? And then he challenges the bullies to a fight, but then Mr. Miyagi is like, you can't do that. You have to do it honorably. So he fights them in the tournament. But then the bullies weren't honorable because they tried to like break his leg or something. But then the bully's like, I don't want to break his leg, master. It's like, just do it. It's like, okay, I'm trying to break his leg. But he didn't break his leg because he did the crane thing. Daniel did the crane thing that he did that one beach scene. And then he kicked his ass. He kicked the bully's ass, and then they lived happily ever after. That's the whole movie of Karate Kid, I think. So basically, like Tokyo. I'm lost. I explained it completely. I explained the whole thing. Okay, Baby Driver. Baby Driver is a heist movie with insane driving skills. With every scene that is, it's exactly like Tokyo Drift. Then it's exactly like Tokyo Drift. I don't get why it's called Karate Kid in the Jackie Chan. Yeah, they want to market the movie. They want to connect it to the Pat Morita movie, but they kind of like. It's kind of dishonest because like that movie was in China and he's teaching him kung fu, and then the title is Karate Kid, and it's kind of like trampling over the that if they named it something else, okay, if they named the movie something else, not Karate Kid, like Jackie Chan Teaching Adventures or something, that would be fine. But the fact that they called it Karate Kid, it doesn't like fly with me. Okay, I think it tramples on the whole spirit of the original, and they're like, oh, this is for a new generation. No, the freaking Karate Kid movies are timeless. You just watch that. I don't know why you had to change it to Jackie Chan in China. It's not the same. And he doesn't even teach him wax on, wax off in that movie. He's like, take off your jacket. It's like, what? Put on your jacket. Take off your jacket. Put on your... It's a little weirder than waxing your car. Okay, you're asking a little boy to take off his jacket. It's a little weird, Jackie Chan. It's a weird training sequence. I feel like it's missing the point, because like in the first movie, you know, it feels like, oh, he's just asking Daniel to clean his car. But this one, there's no context. He just tells him to take off his jacket. Basically, the boy wants to learn Super Saiyan, fight Cell with honor. I mean, they literally climbed Shaolin Temple. That's the world's most powerful kung fu. Yeah. Man, I used to be a Jackie Chan fan, man. I don't know what happened to Jackie Chan, dude. He got too into politics, and he treats his son really bad. You know, people clowning on Hayao Miyazaki because the way he treated his son in that one documentary. They haven't seen the way Jackie Chan treats his son. Oh my god. Isn't he not okay? Like Jackie Chan puts so much pressure on his son. Like he and his also his daughter. Like he has like a daughter with somebody who she's a lesbian, and like he didn't like that. He like disowned her, and oh my god, dude, Jackie Chan's not a good person. Jackie Chan's not a good person. Not only the family stuff, but also like the politics stuff. Like he's like, I don't want to talk about it here, but I might get canceled. But you know, if you read into like Jackie Chan's like politics, the way he kind of like betrayed Hong Kong, basically sold them out to, you know, that country.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
It's not a good look. Hey Zed. How you doing, Zed? So sad, yeah. Very sad. Jackie Chan. He's such a funny guy on screen, but like as a person, I also like the ladies who he work with. They say he's like really touchy. Like he's like really also really he doesn't like working with women or something. It's a whole thing. Gonna get lit. Bonfire lit. Here it is. Here's Sprigatito in the flesh. Was I successful? Maybe. Does it look like Ken Sugimori drew it? Probably not, but it's close. It's close. We tried our best. Sprigatito as an old school Pokemon. Not bad, probably. Let's save it. Spriga. JPEG. Araya Rose! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, gang. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Araya raid. Thank you, Reeker. Thank you, Ninja Jill 2. Ninja, thank you so much, gang. Thank you so much. We're just drawing new Pokemon as old Pokemon, basically. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, guys? I hope you had a great stream. And if you need rest, don't hesitate to take a break, have a little nappy naps. If you want to chill here, no problem. We're still gonna draw more Pokemon. If you have a request, you know, I'm done drawing this. If you have a Pokemon in mind that you want me to turn kind of like old school Pokemon, like a newer Pokemon you want to see old school, you know, let's just like type it and I will try to draw it. I'll try to draw it old school style. We had a very ratty stream. Can you draw a rat? Is there a rat Pokemon that's like new? Like mouse hold? And do mouse hold? The new mouse Pokemon? Rat. New ones. We gotta turn the new old. Any new rat Pokemon? Does this count? Palmot? Is he a rat? Dude, I don't like the design of Palma and Palmot. They're the same thing. This is the same Pokemon. They just gave this one a neck. More rats. Kabadon Zoroark flashback. Let's see here. Rat. Rat Pokemon. Rat Pokemon. It's a rat? It's a rat? Maybe. Rat Pokemon. Don't you want to be a rat Pokemon? Rat family. You want to draw the Mousehold family? Mousehold. The white mouse looks good. Yeah, let's draw the mouse. The mouse. The mouse family. The mouse family. Any normal? This is normal type. It's normal. He's a normal. Normal family. Family values. Don't you value family? Normal family values. Alright, let's draw. Let's draw mouse hold. Let's draw the mouse. What do white Pokemon color look like? There's like no, maybe like this, right? It would look kind of like this. We're gonna make them like spiky. Kind of make them kind of spiky looking mice. They wouldn't stand on, if this was an old school Pokemon, I don't think they would stand like this. Maybe they would. Yeah, okay, let's try doing it. Let's try doing it. Le mouse. Le mouse. Mademoiselle. Is le mouse? Let's draw. Let's draw, guys. Ratatouille. Ratatouille. What were you playing that's ratty? You're playing some kind of like Disney game with the Mickey Mouse on it? It was the best accent. What's the name of that Pokemon? Is a mouse hold. Mouse hold? I don't know how to speak French, guys. I just watched The Boys and I just try to copy like Frenchie's accent. Frenchie. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. So if it was old school, I kind of want to do like a Pokemon with more segments. You know, this is a little too simple, but we'll try to make it work. It's gonna be hard to make it look older if it's like this simple. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, we could try. But probably the ears would be different, right? Because like old school Pokemon, they look like more segmented, right? They look like there's a lot more going on, you know? So what if it got a dark type mouse hold? Mouse hold, but dark type? Is that a thing? This would probably get like spikes like this. It's like just dot eyes and nose and arms. Okay. This. He has like a button nose. Mouse gang. Instead of family, they're gang. Is that the Alolan version? Is that the regional form of Mousehold? Soft lines and spiky corners, right? They'll look like this, and maybe they'll have a shine for their eyes for sure. They wouldn't just leave it like dots. They would make them kind of shiny. They wouldn't give it a mouth though. I think they would just keep that shape. They would hold their hands like this. What kind of feet would they have? They would probably have like little blob feet. Meowth have like long feet. Where's Pikachu? Fat Pikachu needs to come back, guys. This is like way too different compared to like the Pikachu we have now. This is like a different creature. Like the tail is all skinny. Like he's like looking really chonk. I'll be back. I want to see what Mickey's in. Okay, thank you so much for dropping by. See the old, maybe a little oddish like feet. Yeah. Family friendly stream. Yeah, you're right. No hand holding. No hand holding. Where's Oddish? Oddish. I could sound like the Oddish in the game. No, that's not it. That's Caterpie. This goes. Something like that. This goes. This one. I think I know what this sounds like. It goes tring trong tring trong tring trong. Oh, this guy, I know what this guy sounds like. He sounds like. That's what he sounds like. The mic probably cracked and you heard none of it, but I'll keep it in. Got like oddish-like feet, like this. Did they have tails? I got like really low res pics of these guys. They're really low res, but I think that's good. Mouse hold. We need Pikachungus. We do. Bring back Pikachungus. Bring back Pikachungus. I don't know what you guys did to Pikachu. He lost too much weight. He's skin and bones. He's nothing but skin and bones. Okay. Ooh. We're not doing the 4 family, we're doing the 3. Okay, we don't have time. Hope you understand. Okay. Looks like that. Oops. Pikachungus. I think their hands would just be like blobs. I feel like that's the goal. Pikachu. They'll just be blobs. They got this. And I feel like old school Pokemon, they wouldn't just keep this simple. They wouldn't just like stop here. I feel like they would go and give this guy like a necktie or something. You know? I probably, right? They can't be just like, oh, this doesn't say family yet. It has to like go all the way. So this guy has a necktie now. And what I guess we could give. And that one has an apron. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. This one has an apron. Because this is old school Pokemon. They believe in conservative values. There you go. Nice. That's an apron. Maybe a patch on the belly too, like a little patch. There you go. Little patch. They wouldn't just stop with just like white mice. Nah, they old school Pokemon, they would just like put details all over. Yeah. And the kid is good. The kid you could just leave him naked. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Kid doesn't matter. There you go. Wait, let's go ahead and trace this. Let's merge everything. Let's see. Okay, let's trace this thing. Give it a little more character. The kid has a buck tooth. Why would he have a buck tooth? Nobody gets teeth. Nobody gets mouths. This is it. No mouth. Just this. Nobody gets a mouth. Nobody. The rat family. Rat family. Doesn't this remind you of your own family? See, Nintendo gets it. Like back in the day, you can't just like leave just a couple of mice holding hands. No, you gotta give them a necktie. You gotta give the other one an apron for some reason. You know. The kid doesn't matter. They'll decide if it'll evolve in a necktie or an apron. Yes, it hasn't decided yet. It hasn't decided yet. Okay. So we leave the kid alone. Alright. Wait. The kid will become Batman. Stop! This is a wholesome family, okay? He shall not become vengeance. Okay. Vengeance. I am vengeance. Where's the Joker? Where's the Joker? Where is he? Where is the Joker? Where is he? I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Batman. Mama Rat is not wearing pearls. I think we should change that. I think she should wear pearls. Batman, there are no rules against the Pokemon. You know what I'll do to that thing? There are no rules against Pokemon. Hey Batman, I got a new Pokemon here. No, Joker, don't do it. Why does the ever since the Dark Knight, like we just like when we think of how Batman sounds, it just sounds like Christopher Nolan doing the Batman thing. Was there another version of Batman that does the raspy voice, or was it just the Christopher Nolan one? I'm pretty sure it's just the Dark Knight one, right? I'm Batman. Batman. What are you gonna do, Joker? I know only the Dark Knight. Yeah. Dude, it's so refreshing to see like a Batman that doesn't do like the freaking raspy voice. I like the Robert Pattinson one. The guy from Twilight. I'm vengeance. He rocks the eye shadow thing pretty well. I think that's it. Because like the other Batmans, they do the eyeshadow, but they never show it. Like they when they take off their helmet, like, oh, where'd the eyeshadow go? But obviously they had it. They were wearing eyeshadow when they were wearing the freaking thing. But this Batman, he just rocks it. He's like, I listen to My Chemical Romance, and that's okay. You know, sometimes the way I cope is turning on Simple Plan on my Spotify. You know, that's how I keep myself sane. When I was a young boy, I went to the movies with my family to see a Zorro movie. But then one guy, he showed up and tonight will be the night that I will be vengeance over again. Alfred, did you wash my Chemical Romance t-shirt? I told you not to wash it. Dude, Batman should just embrace his emo-ness. I'm just saying. He's obviously emo. You should just, like, Robert Pattinson did it best. And I commend him for being so brave. best Batman performance I've ever seen. Crisis Infinite Earth's best ending for Kevin Conroy.
Here's Rocky.
Here's Rocky. Did you guys hear that? Because I couldn't hear it. Did you hear the alerts? Hope you did. Here's Rocky. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't let me change my mind. And I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true. Because a girl like you's impossible to find. Impossible to find. Those were the songs of my generation, guys. If you're too young to know that song, it's okay. It's alright. Imagine being Alfred, the old butler, cleaning the whole mansion, cleaning the whole huge Batcave, doing the huge lawn and help. I don't think you could clean the Batcave. I bet the Batcave smells like really bad. You know how much disease is in like bat guano? And they just like bats flying around, pooping everywhere. I think it's impossible to get the bat guano off the electronics. Bat Pia. Hey Freya Rule! You're in Twitch. How you doing, Freya? Sorry you had to go to Twitch. My YouTube thing doesn't work anymore, so I can only stream on Twitch now. I apologize, but thank you for coming.
Somebody call 911. Shawty
Guano all
running
over
on
the place, exactly. You know, I don't know why he would choose to put his freaking cave, bat cave, in an actual bat cave. You know, it could be like a metaphor. You know, like a man cave. You know, like it's not really a cave. You know, you ever make it a man cave? You've seen the man caves in those shows with man caves? They're not actual caves, right? But Batman, he's like, hey, I'm a billionaire. I could put my secret base anywhere I want, and I'm gonna put it in an actual bat cave, because I am the world's greatest detective. No one will ever find out that my hideout is in the bat cave. That's right, huh? No, Twitch has always been baby. The man cave probably smells too, though. Maybe. It's where the boys play Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, it's got the natural scent of ash blossom. Just have it in a bunker. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he has to be so impractical. I know it's symbolic, but he doesn't need to have it in an actual bat cave. And people say he's smart. He's the smartest guy in the DC universe or something. You could putting your electronics right under a bunch of bats. It's not very smart. I'm just saying, Batman. Don't sue me. Don't sue me, Batman. Well, he has a cave under. It's very convenient. It's convenient, but is it practical? Is the question. It's like, hey, we have an ancient like Indian burial ground underneath my mansion. Yeah, it's just right there. Let's use it. The one that will find out the Batcave is the engineer and construction people that will build the cave on like. And there's so many like holes, plot holes that happens, you know, because of that. Like he just decided to build his thing in a cave. Let the man be emo in his cave, man. Yeah, Rocky, I just wanna be emo in my cave, okay? Oh, the world doesn't deserve to see me. My friends are just bats and bat guano. And that's fine. Bat guano. What? Hey, FBI, what's your opinion on Robin? Okay, are you a pro Robin or anti Robin? Because I think there's two camps. I think there's two camps of Batman fans. And don't tell me there isn't, because like most movies they don't include Robin. Okay? If you're telling me that there's just people who like Robin and that's it, you're lying to me. There's people who don't like Robin. Okay? Because if that was the case, if people are all pro Robin, right, then the movies would show Robin. Oh my god, it's Freya-Roo! Freya-Roo! It's Freya-Roo, everybody. World famous VTuber, Freya-Roo. The only Robin costume I admire is Damian Wayne and Tim Drake. Oh, yeah. Tim Drake is the detective Robin. And Damian Wayne is the one that like kills people for fun. Or something. He's like the ninja one. He's the ninja Robin. Cause like Batman banged that one girl. The daughter of the guy he trained under, Liam Neeson. Robin Dees. I kind of wish. I'm not a big Robin fan. I'm not a big Robin fan. I feel like, I don't know, because like Batman's trying to do this whole thing where he's like, I'm gloomy, I live in a cave, and, yeah, and then you get this whole thing where he like adopts children and trains them to be superheroes. It feels weird. I don't know if it's just me, but that's a weird part of the Batman lore. You know, he just like endangers children. You know, trains them to be superheroes in his secret Bat Guano cave. You know what I'm saying? There's actually a Batman and Robin movie. Is that the one with the like Batman is like? Is that the one with the Batgirl too? Isn't that the one with Mr. Freeze? Is that the one with Mr. Freeze? Is it Mr. Freeze or Dr. Freeze? I don't know. I'm not a real fan. Training? You mean to traumatize and scar them for life? No, he's giving them a chance to fight back and take back their life. Okay? Dude, if people found out about Batman's thing with like children and train, he'll get canceled so fast. Okay? It's just a weird part of his lore that I feel like it's like just a modern period. Like we wouldn't know what to do with Robin at this point. I know comic books, they still like write Robin and stuff, but the way they make Robin now is like he's like an older guy, like Grayson, you know. He's just a senpai for the younger Robins or something. Like they all got their different personalities. Like there's Red Hood, you know, he used to be a Robin. But that whole thing where he actually like adopts a kid and then trains him to be a superhero in his secret cave secretly is kind of weird. Kind of weird. Most Batman criminals are doctors. Bruce Wayne is just a schizo in an asylum with doctors. Robin move on to Teen Titan. And that's how most people deal with Robin. They kind of just like make him a separate hero, you know. But like if you tell a story where Batman like freaking adopts a kid and like trains him for vengeance or something, it gets kind of weird. It's a weird plot line, you know. Like you notice when movies do Robin, he's just like Robin's always an adult. Like remember in the Dark Knight series, like there was a Robin, but he's like a policeman or something, and he's like a grown man. Right? That's how they deal with like Robin now. Just because like the lore of Robin is just so problematic. It's such a like it's a different time back then, I guess, and they wanted to have like a kid in the comic so kids could relate to it or something. I get it, but you know. Why are we talking about comic books? Comic books. They're gonna make a Joker movie with Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? I feel like that movie should have just stood alone. You know, the Joker movie. I feel like they should just have left that alone. I'm not very positive. I'm not very positive about the new Joker movie. I listened to the DC Medieval Batman. It's very cool. Listen to it. Oh. Very rude. There's actually a comic series where Batman. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's weird. Batman should stop. Just stop trying to adopt children. Batman's so weird. Stop. Not gonna lie, it's the first time I've seen Lady Gaga's face. Never seen Lady Gaga. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. La 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 la. I'm Batman. See, I feel like the way Batman should approach it. You know, this is why I love the character Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's like my favorite character in Jujutsu Kaisen. I know people clown on him because he's kind of like a bait for girls. You know, like, oh, there's a hot guy. But he's such a good character. Because like most adults in these shows, they're really irresponsible. You know, they're like, oh, save me, the main character. They're adults, but they make the kids do all the work. But Nanami, he's like, dude, Itadori, chill. I'm an adult. I'm responsible. You don't have to put yourself in danger. And I find that so refreshing. You know, because an adult, that's what an adult would do. You know, a responsible one. Batman is not like Nanami. He's like, hey kid, your parents got killed? Well, it's time for vengeance. You know? No, Nanami is the salary man. The salary man guy. And I found this like his character so goddamn refreshing. Because adults in anime are either like incompetent, or they're just like bad people. You know, they're gonna do something that'll try to endanger the kid, or you know, or like they're just really like bad as adults. It's comedy relief or something. Like, oh, look at me, I'm child endangerment. But Nanami is actually like, dude, I'm gonna protect you because I am an adult and you're a kid. You don't have to do everything, okay? And I find that really refreshing. One of the adults there should be canceled. Which one? From Jujutsu Kaisen? Face not full, weird makeup. I like how Nanami beat that one blonde guy. Nanami. Rest in peace, Nanami. Jujutsu Kaisen, the person who writes Jujutsu Kaisen, I think they make really good characters. It's just a real shame that they just like killed all of them. You know, I want to see more of Nanami, but like in that arc, it feels like they got tired of him or something, and like I don't know what to do with Nanami. I guess we just kill him. Sorry if that's I'm sorry if that was a spoiler. If you didn't watch Jujutsu, I'm sorry. But Nanami, something happens to Nanami, unfortunately. Good. I mean, he's with the ocean now. I mean, they let Naruto, who is 16 years old, fight Akatsuki, full of the most dangerous ninja. And it's usually the adults who tell them this. Like, you gotta go out there, and you gotta defeat this. But like, Nanami's like different. It's like, dude, you're just a kid. Let me handle this. Let me do this. And then, you know, that's cool. I like Nanami. He's like just a salary man too. Like he wanted a regular life. He wanted to ignore the things that are happening to him. He just wanted to like be a regular salary man. But he's like, nah, I must help people. I can't turn a blind eye to what I see. And that's so cool. You know. And they killed him. They killed my boy. Kwantan Beach must be nice. They killed my boy. I think more characters should be written like that. The strongest point of Jujutsu Kaisen isn't the plot, it's the characters. The plot is kind of stinky poo poo. But the characters are so good. If the writing for the plot was better, it'll be a perfect anime. Like, look at, there's such good characters. Like Nanami, Aoi, Todo. They're so refreshing and different and believable characters. But the plot is so weird and unbelievable, and they just killed everybody. That it's hard to take seriously. I feel like the writer just hates his characters or something. Just kills everybody. Or maybe he thought it would make it more compelling if they killed him. But the thing is, like, they kill him at such a fast rate, you know? And it all happens so quickly. And sometimes they don't even get like a tribute or anything. Like, you know, like they give them just like one scene, or they never really develop the character much, and they just like end their run. They use the characters as kind of like stepping stones for the main characters to develop, I guess. So each like death would make Itadori stronger. but I kind of don't see it. Like Itadori has been just like a good boy the whole time, right? Like the people dying around him, sure, it gives him stress and stuff. He feels sad about it, but deep down, there's not much change in Itadori. He's the same good kid that just like wants to help people. You know, they didn't need to die. Like, what does that say? What is the development? I mean, I haven't read the manga. You know, maybe something happens, but yeah, I feel like they could have been more. I turned the air conditioning because it was kind of chilly, and now I'm hot again. Holy heck. Did you know Dagon, the octopus monster that Toji fought after resurrection, was rumored Riko Amanai? The Toji headshot? Riko, like the girl? What? Who? That the girl from the whole scene with Gojo? The Gojo episode? Is that her? The one that Gojo wanted to protect? Gojo.弱いもん。弱いもん。Cursed monsters are humans killed, not by cursed? Really? Is that true? I like how they handled curses in JJK. Like I said, the character writing is pretty good. You know? Like the way, like that scene where Yuji is trying to get Sukuna to help him fight Mahito in that, like in the early episodes, and like Sukuna just laughed. You know, it breaks the tropes of like your inner, like, you know how like most shonen anime, right? Like when you think of like your inner demon, like Ichigo, like he has like the hollow side or something, right? Like there's always a point where he could use that to help him fight. You know, like he could like use, like embrace his dark side and then help. you know what I mean? Or like I never watched Naruto, but like Naruto has the fox, right? The thing inside him, and it's always a trope where like you can use that as the power to save you or something. What else? You know, that there's just these tropes where like your dark side will help you. But this is not the case with Sukuna. He's just like actual pure evil. You know? And I like that. I find that refreshing, cuz like Sukuna hates Itadori. He's not going to make a bond with his like dark side, you know? Like the Sukuna. And it's like refreshingly different. I find, you know, Sukuna is not a power that Yuji is gonna wield. He's actually like a villain. And I like the fights in JJK. The fights are good. I think I'm starting to prefer like fights where it's like 2v1 or 1v2 or like people joining in out of nowhere. I find like I'm starting to really like that kind of fights, you know? Like way back then, like in Bleach, Naruto and all this stuff, like the old school shonen stuff, like most fights is just like two guys fighting and like the supporting cast will just like back them up by cheering and watching. They'll be like, oh, you shouldn't interfere, this is his fight or something. But in JJK, like I like how like people could just join in into the fight and like it's like actually realistic and it's like no big deal, you know? I kind of like that. It's like guerrilla style anime fights. Like they're tag teams, but it's not like exactly equal. Like two people fighting one guy. And it's fun to see how the powers work together, you know? They got good fights. Yeah, good fights. Okay. Mouse hold. You know, I could have just copied and pasted the freaking other thing. Well, that's okay. Just make the mouse hold. Freyren. I like Freyren. It's kind of it was kind of slow for me to get into Freyren. Not gonna lie, like the first few episodes were kind of slow. It's kind of a slow anime. I thought it was gonna be like at first I thought it was gonna be like Inuyasha, where they would just like travel and like go places and help people and like just wander around, like maybe fight a couple things here, monsters here, like solve people's problems, just go around, you know. But then it became a shonen anime. And it's like actually tournament arc, and yeah, the pace changed. Not saying the first parts of Frieren was bad, but it became a completely different anime. I don't know if it went back like after the test. I don't know if it's gonna be slow again. They'll go back to being okay. That's what I figured. They're kind of like testing the waters to see if it's if they could turn Frieren into a tournament shonen anime. But I like both parts. I like the melancholy and like nostalgia of like the slow parts, because it kind of like delves into more of like Frieren's character, you know, like kind of see things from her perspective, why she's like that, why is she kind of like eccentric, like, and also the sadness of it that she's kind of just misses out on a lot of things because of the way time for her works. but I'm surprised that the magic system is actually really like well thought out in Frieren. That it could fly as a shonen anime and like it will just fit, you know. Like they go over like how the magic works. Like they go over like the history of like this kind of spell, you know, the origin, who invented this spell, like what's this spell used for, and like the evolution of spells. It's kind of interesting, you know. Like they mentioned how like this spell is like an evolution of this thing, and it's used to meant to kill demons, but then meant to kill like humans, but then they modified it to kill demons. You know, it's very interesting. And the funny part is that like the magic in Frieren isn't like too flashy. You know, like there'll be like magic in other shows where like the magic will be like it could do so many things, like they'll summon fireballs or something, or like gravity change, like JoJo Bizarre Adventure kind of deal. No, like in Frieren it's just mostly just like defense magic, like beams, like offensive magic, just beams, like floating. Like you can move objects around and use them to bash shields. I don't know how it's called Zoltrack in the anime. The manga is more terrifying, calling it Soul Track. Oh really? Yeah, I get. Yeah, it's easy to understand the magic system because like it's very simple. You know. Like it's just the conservation of mana and like defensive magic, offensive magic, picking up stuff to break shields. And like the whole thing where it's like you have to visualize the thing completely for it to work. That's nice. And JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, they had this unique thing that they introduced like earlier on, where they're like, if you tell the opponent what your curse is, it will like make your curse stronger. But I feel like they never did that again. They kind of just like forgot it. There was a scene where they had to go find the location of the what's it called, the dome thing, the seal thing. They have to find, like they say, oh, it's in the most visible spot. Like I get that, but like that, other than that, like in the whole season they never bring back that mechanic. Because I find that really clever, you know? Like, you know how in anime, like, they explain what their powers is? You know? And they'll go, oh, this is what my power does. Like, why are you telling me this? But in Jujutsu Kaisen, it's, like, actually, like, part of the plot. Where if you tell people, like, how your thing works, it makes it more effective. But they never did it again. They never brought it up again. And they did introduce a new thing, the contract thing, I guess, like, or like you make a restriction or something. I don't get how the fights work anymore in JK. I don't really understand it. Mouse hold. What other anime should I watch, guys? Been watching anime again lately. Been watching some anime again lately. Finished Frieren. Frieren finished. I'm thinking of watching the new Gundam that people say is good. Azumanga Daioh? Isn't that like the old one? Bochi the Rock? Norai-kun asked me to watch that, but I don't really I don't think I would get it. I don't have what's it called? I don't have introvert problems. You know, I heard most of the comedy of Bocce the Rock is because all introverts relate to it. I feel like I won't relate to it. Really? Do you think I'll? Because people are like, oh, I get it, because like she's so shy, and I'm shy too, and I can't talk to people. And I'll be like, okay, it's not me, but Bocce the Rocky. It's just like a girl who can't like communicate, right? It's like, and then she wants to start a band or something. Is that the thing? I'm just guessing. There's the other plot too. Oh, is it actually like a psychological horror deep down? Bocce gives a lot of pop culture. There seems to be a lot of Bocce fans. So Rieker's telling me to watch Bocce as well. Maybe I should watch Bocce. 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 Bocce the Rock. A real introvert likes being alone, do they? Bocce is just a gremlin. I thought introverts, the way they work is they have like a battery, like an energy thing, and throughout the day they lose energy, and like to recharge it they have to spend some time alone by themselves to recharge that energy. That's how I understand introverts. Bocce is just a weird girl who wants to fit in. Oh, that's like me. That's so relatable. I'm just a weird girl who wants to fit in. How could I fit in? The more reason to watch Bocce. I kind of want to watch Golden Kamuy. And I kind of want to watch The Witch from Venus, the Gundam. The Gundam. I heard that's a good show. I heard. Gundam. I want to get the new Gundam game where you build your Gundam, but it's expensive. It's like 8,000 yen. Kind of insane. Hope there's a sale at some point. Look how cute they are. Mouse, hold. Gundam Breaker, yes. Do you know Gundam Breaker? You have Gundam Breaker? Gundam Breaker? Breaker! Gundam Reeker. Do you have that game? No, I heard of it. I want it. I need it. You can kind of tell my taste in games. I'm very simple, man. My taste in games is very simple. Does this look good? FBR. The only Gundam game I played was the PS1 version where their split screen was still real. I miss that. I kind of miss that. They don't do games like that anymore where like there's a split screen. Don't you miss those days, guys? You could play like split screen games using one TV. Like back then, if you wanted to play with your friends, your only choice was to like either go to their house or they go to your house. And that was really cool. Everything is online. We can never take that back. The future generation of kids will never experience that, which is kind of sad. Like there's something different with because like it's you when you see their face, you know, while you're playing the game, that it's like a whole different experience that you can't really get from online gaming. You know, like there's like banter, you know, there's like trash talk, and that adds to it. It's an experience that you can't. I guess there's trash talk and banter too with like the microphone and stuff, but it's not the same. You don't get to see their face. You know, you're not eating like freaking hot pockets that your mom made for the microwave. Missed all the time. Yeah, I wish we could go back to those days. Go back to those days. My fondest memories of gaming is back in high school, where I actually played like competitive Pokemon with my friends. Like we had like a group where we just like played Pokemon, and we played them face to face with the DS. We brought our DSs to school, and our teachers let us. You know, we would just like play games, play Pokemon in the classroom after, like during recess. And that was like the best memories I had with gaming, because we would kind of have an arms race, you know, like we would beat each other in Pokemon, and then the next day they would have a new Pokemon to beat me with, and I would have a new one to use as well. Remember Games and Pizza? Yeah. Like we would have like gaming sessions. We would just like I would just stay in my friend's house for a while. My mom would get mad because like I would spend most of the day in their house, and I would miss like dinner and stuff. But it was really fun. Like especially when it's like a group of friends, like it's like a group of friends who like know each other, you know, like we go to each other's house. We just have snacks and stuff. And we would like, hey, you wanna practice this game? You could borrow it if you want. And that was really cool. Like you would just like give the CD and you would trade with your friends and they could borrow your game and they could you could borrow theirs. There's something magical about that, you know? Like, hey, can borrow your game? Like, sure. Yeah, you can't really do that anymore because like the companies, they're like, no, the game you bought, it's not really yours. It's live service, isn't it? It's our game, not your game. The only game I played was Metal Slug and Contra. And those are either in my friend's house or my cousin's house. Yeah. I feel like we've lost a big social part of games. You know, sometimes I didn't even like the games that we played, but just like hanging out with your friends and like sharing the game with them, you know, that was like the whole draw for me. Like just like eating pizza. I didn't really care if I won or not, you know, just like hanging out. These days, like people like take everything seriously. Like if you're gonna play online, like people will like look up the meta. You know, you have to choose the right characters. You gotta choose the right setups. But back in the day, I didn't really care. You know, like if I win or lose, it's fine. You know, just hanging out with my friends in the friends house. I didn't care about the most meta characters. I don't really care for winning too much. It was a great feeling if I won, but I wasn't like researching the right like correct setup, the right character to choose, the right meta character. I just picked whatever character was cool. And that was it. Sleepovers, yeah, sleepovers, dude. Those are the coolest. King of Fighters. Yeah. I this is why I kind of respect Nintendo, you know, like people like to make fun of Nintendo, like, oh, big company stuff, they don't care. But like I feel like Nintendo is one of the companies that kind of like get it, you know, like like they tried their hardest to like preserve that gaming like that social part of gaming where like they weren't really too into like online games, you know, for the online part wasn't like a big part of like the Nintendo philosophy, which I kind of respect, you know. They're more about like party games and like games that you could like play like face to face, like Smash and stuff, you know. Kind of respect it. And they were focused more on like, they weren't focused on like high spec consoles. They were more about like how to make the controller more fun, how to you know, like how to make this different, how you know, like with the Switch, like you could make it portable, or you could play it with a TV. I know it's not the best specs for a console, but hey, that's unique. Like the Wii, you know, like, oh, they got a control that you could wiggle around. In high school though, me and my friends just started playing on internet cafes, so technically we're still together. That's nice. I remember internet cafes. I remember. They still have them, but they had a heyday way back in the day where people were just like playing they're playing, what's it called? Was it Counter-Strike? No, that wasn't No, it was Half-Life. They were playing Half-Life. Like I think it was the first Half-Life. And they would play in the internet cafes. Like rows and rows of computers. For me, arcades were great, and we'll meet new friends. Yeah, dude, arcades are great. Arcades are dying out. Arcades are not doing so good. In Japan, they're still kind of thriving though. But I remember in America, they're not doing so good. Arcades are like shutting down left and right. One mouse done. Holy heck. Mouse hold. Mouse hold. Hold my hand. Mouse hold. Wait, even in Japan? Like the Japan arcade stuff mostly carried by not games but like claw machines. mostly the claw machines are saving arcades, like the gacha-ish games. I don't see a lot of like fighting games anymore, like Street Fighter and stuff like that. I don't see those in arcades over here. There's like, they're more like carnival games when I see them. They're like, oh, shoot the ball into this thing. There's a lot of rhythm games, but not a lot of you know, like the games you would expect, like a Street Fighter and like the shooting games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Contra Machine. I haven't seen those. I only really see like claw machines nowadays. I don't see a lot of like unique arcade stuff, but they're still thriving here in Japan. At least they're still, people are still going to arcades. Where'd Sunny go? She went back to sleep? She lurking? She lurk? No, right? Oh, is here. I'm bad at fighting game. But so I called fighting game as button smashing game. That's what I thought too. I thought fighting games are button mashing games. And I thought I could just win by smashing buttons and doing the same thing over and over. But I have a friend who's like really into it, and no matter how hard I mash the buttons, it's just impossible without knowing like the combos and stuff. Like knowing like the animations. I just finally published my light novel English version. Let's read it. Come on, let's read it. Let's read it. Okay, here it is. Forbidden Love at the Beach by Norio. I've never been to the beach, but this time I went to the beach and I saw her again. Please send link. I want to read it. Congratulations. There's no way he didn't want to watch it. Rocky, that's not my life. No, it says Norio right here. Love is something people shouldn't take for granted. I'm no exception. I remember the first time I seen her at this beach with her bright smile. I thought the summer would last forever, but like all things, it ends. I wonder when I'll see her again. I'm so curious now. What on earth? It's fine for me to copy paste link here. You want me to read it? Let me continue reading. The wind in her hair makes her hair dance freely in the breeze. I still remember the scent of her hair. The scent of the scent of petrichor, just like the smell of grass before the rain. Web novel. Okay, let's read this. Oh, that's a good. Wait, what is? Did you use AI art for the cover? Oh my god. Why? Alright, good. Alright, go! Got AI art for the cover. Okay, it's okay. That's okay, I guess. Alright, let's read this. Deep within the forest, cloaked in dark shadows, there stood an old cabin, hidden among dense trees. Inside, 3 elderly women sat in their worn rocking chairs, trembling under the weight of their years and heavy burdens of their past. The flickering light of an oil lamp hanging in the corner cast a glow on their wrinkled faces, and their eyes glimmered with extraordinary wisdom. Known as the keepers of ancient knowledge, they were the guardians of dark secrets, concealed from the world, perpetually plagued by chaos. This is a weird font you use. What is this? Why is the G like this? It's throwing me off, this G. These women were the 3 old grandmothers, keepers of ancient knowledge. With their profound wisdom and their understanding of the world's hidden truths, they were the last protectors of the secrets buried deep within the shadows. The first grandmother, her eyes gleaming like embers, squinted into the darkness surrounding the cabin. This world, though it may appear beautiful from afar, has become a stage for countless tragedies. She rasped, her voice like the wind whispering through dry leaves. The second grandmother, clad in tattered brown cloak that trailed along the floor, smiled a strange, unsettling smile, her pale lips parting to reveal sharp, pointed teeth. Each era brings new tales of chaos and destruction, like an endless pattern carved into the stone of time, she intoned, her voice resonating as if born from darkness itself. Yeah, let's not read all of it. But there it is, gang. If you want to read his light novel, there's the link. There's the link. There it is. There's 3 grandmothers. This reminds me of the opening of Dark Souls 2, where you see like the grandmothers in that one cave, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna die, and you're gonna die again, and again, and you will lose all your souls. All of your souls." It's a reference of Dark Souls 2. I knew it! Dark Souls 2. Oh my god. You will journey to Drang Lake. And there you will die and die again. I knew that you would. I never streamed Dark Souls 2. Maybe I should stream Dark Souls 2. Fun fact, it's the one Dark Souls I never completed yet. Because it's the weird one. That's the weird Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2. Nobody talks much about Dark Souls 2. People either love Dark Souls 2 or they hate it. For me, it's just meh. I don't hate it, but I wasn't interested enough to continue it. Or should I put my LN link on your DC, Rocky? Alright, you could put it in VTuber stuff or something, if you want. But I like the way you write. It's good writing. Did you use AI for the writing? Don't tell me you used AI for the writing. Don't. Did you use? Thank God. Holy heck. Oh my God. I believe you. Don't use the AI for the writing. Oh my God. The three grandmas of Drang Lake. Doing my best to translate it from Japan. It's pretty good. Your choice of words, I do like it. It's really great. It's very nice imagery. You could really, I was really in the cabin of the Dark Souls too. It teleported me to the opening sequence of Dark Souls 2. It's pretty good. It's really good stuff. Keep it up. Don't you guys want to know what happens next? You should read the light novel, guys. You should read it. You want to know what happens next? You do it. Read the book. Read the light novel. It's made with love by Noriko. I could have drawn you a cover for like 5,000 yen. I could have drawn you a cover. Way better looking. Just 5,000 yen. That's all you need. Could have made you the most epic cover of all time. You could pay me in implements. You could pay me 500 today. For 10 easy payments of 500 yen. Okay. To anything to stop you from using AI. I only have $8. Why do you have dollars? Do you have yen? Yen is really cheap. 5,000 yen? It's not even $50 anymore. It's like only 40-ish, $30. 5,000 yen. It's really cheap. For the quality art you're gonna get, it's not too bad. You want to get off on the right foot, you know. You want to market your thing. Well, cause like people judge by the cover, right? They see like an AI generated thing. They were like, oh god, no, this guy uses AI generated. You know, there's a lot of controversy when it comes to that. And that they'll think you wrote it using AI too. Like, oh no. $35. That's okay. But your writing is really good, at least. You know. The majority of the cover in this website either use AI or stole somewhere. Dang. And I would have worked something out for you, like made you a better cover. You know, that's fine. But it's not about the cover, you know? It's about what you wrote inside it. You know? So far so good. I am proud of you for completing your light novel. It's a great imagery so far. I only read a piece of it, but it's looking really promising. You know, there's a adventure to be had from the land of darkness. And maybe if you make money from this light novel, you'll be able to afford a cover for the next one. Shisetu Japan website. We don't need the cover, but this website asks us to have a cover, so I have no choice. Shosetu. Okay. Me live action L. Live action. It's gonna get an anime adaptation. Watch. You should have named it something crazy like what's a good light novel name? That time I got reincarnated as a pumpkin seed and accidentally killed a dragon because I leveled up too much, and now I have a harem of elf girls and a goblin. That should be the title. That time I got reincarnated as a goblin, except I'm a good goblin and I killed the Demon King with using only the math app of my smartphone. That sounds like a legit name for an anime. Not gonna lie. I feel like that's a real light novel title. In another world without a paddle, but with a boat, and I lost the keys to my car, so I have to fight the Demon King for it. Should I put the real life channel or so? Yeah, you could put it in both if you want. You could put it in the self promotion, and yeah. I still don't get the Demon King theme. If you're able to kill the Demon King, doesn't that mean you could kill other kings and rule the world? Yeah, the Demon King trope. I think that started with Oda Nobunaga, you know? That one Japanese samurai guy. I think that's the whole origin of it, maybe. And from games. Demon King. It's the whole trope is like you gotta kill the Demon King. But sometimes the Demon King is a hot lady. And uh-oh. Demon King is a hot lady, actually. Oh, hero. Well, don't hit me, hero. How does Nobunaga inspire the Demon King? Well, history lesson. Oda Nobunaga is actually like his title as a samurai is actually the Demon King. I think he was called Demon King, full of Owari. Cause like he wasn't very popular with the people, cause like he burned this one temple and like slaughtered a lot of monks. Next, you're gonna say Abe no Seimei was inspired ghost story. Exactly. Abe no Seimei inspired ghost story. It's true. There's the Mouseies finished. I wish I chose Pokemon that are bigger and they're more monstery, but we got these. And that's fine. Maybe next time. They look pretty cute. Nobunaga do what now? Yeah, Nobunaga did that. Nobunaga Oda. Got the Mouseies. They look kind of old school, right? Kind of. A little bit. It got really hot again. I don't know why. I go, who's that Pokemon? It's Mousehold. Bowser! Mouse. Oh. JPEG. There you go. We got it. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Hope you had a nice time watching my drawing. Thank you so much for the raid, guys. The guys who raided me from Araya's stream. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time. I'll see you next time. Let's see what we can raid. It's raiding time. Let's pass the kindness. Pass the kindness forward. Okay. Pass the kindness forward. Who are you raiding? Let's raid Firumi. She's doing art. Is raid Firumi? Firumi. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'll have a wonderful time. See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.